with the Toylander build manual, Dad's power tools, encouragement and help from Dad, the parts build up. Slowly but surely we work our way through the cut list as Charlie learns the tools. The panels turn into bigger panels and slowly the car takes shape. Onto the testing the steering, but then why not build a chassis? The father-in-law's round, then there's more cutting, then more welding. The outriggers are on, the bumper's on, the tow hitch goes on. The summer house becomes a mess. Out comes the remainders of the mobility scooter wiring loom to be test fitted onto the car. Custom boxes are made to house things, a tiny Bluetooth speaker, onto the power hammer for the headlights. A bit of bending of perspex with a bolt from the kitchen. A bit of sanding and the headlights slowly come together. Mounting plates, then handles from copper tube. Formers to make the bonnet. Ta-da! Test fitting the axle. Test fitting the wheels. The thoughts about making spacers comes to mind. We thought about casting, but it seemed too much. So a good friend stepped in and used his CNC mill to make these wonderful hub spacers and stud adapter. Absolutely fantastic fit, look at that. That's the remaining half of the mobility scooter wheel. Yet more welding, more test fitting, more double checking, and the tub goes back onto the frame. And there it is on the ground. But then we need a shed to keep it. Then we make the windscreen. And the thoughts go to the tow hitch for the trailer. Some little extra mods, fake stub axles, 3D printed. Then copious amounts of sanding and primer filler, all ready for paint. There it is, all laid out right across the workshop. Parts everywhere, determined to paint olive drab green on everything. A number of times these parts went together and come apart again for double checking, but we seem to be heading in the right direction. With it all done, the wires went back in yet again, and wires testing along the way. There's the glass going in on the screen, then bonnet catches, upholstery of the seats, then the steering wheel to be made. Light lenses being made for the rear light clusters, then templates being made for the decals, of course the rope for the bumper. And there's Charlie making the brackets for the spare wheel. And there's the Jeep finally together. It's not looking too bad. Those hubcaps do look good. Steering wheel, steering columns all in. And you should be able to just about see, yeah. There's a dial bezel that's 3D printed as well. The dark rubber mats down for the floor. We used damp-proof membrane to cover the tops of the wheel arches. There you go, you can see the rear light clusters that are 3D printed. And off for a test drive down the rear alleyway. It fared quite well. I was pretty happy. Surprised us that it took both of us and did alright. There it is parked up. Out for its first show, then straight on to making a trailer. And of course, if you've made the trailer, you've got to do a shakedown test as well.